Gemini, listen carefully, because what I am about to reveal to you is neither a coincidence nor a simple message written at random. What comes to you now is a calling, an echo that resonates in the invisible corners of the universe, and today it manifests in your life as both warning and guidance. Do not ignore it, for the cards have been turned, the stars have spoken, and the signs have been aligned again and again until this moment occurred. Do you believe you arrived here by accident? No. You have been brought, pushed, dragged by the mystical current that sustains your destiny. Nothing you are reading now is coincidence. It is a mirror, a key, and a burning torch to show you what the eyes of the world cannot see. It is revealed in your reading that you walk between two roads, between the light that claims you and the shadow that seeks to possess you. I see chains, old chains that have bound your feet and that you have mistaken for your own skin, chains that may not be visible, but which weigh on your mind, your chest, and your sleepless nights. Ask yourself, Gemini, who placed those chains on you? Was it others? Or was it you yourself, when you accepted the words that made you believe you could not? Today the warning is clear. There are hidden enemies who smile in front of you while conspiring behind your back. This is not paranoia, it is not imagination, it is revelation. I see them as shadows celebrating your exhaustion, as eyes that shine when you stumble. But do not fear, because divine justice always arrives, and although it may take time to manifest, it never fails. What now seems like confusion will, in time, become clarity. What today seems like defeat will be the seed of your victory. Listen closely. What is mine by destiny, no one shall take from me. What belongs to me by divine right shall come to me multiplied. Repeat it as a decree, repeat it 3 times, and the universe will engrave your words on its eternal walls. The cards show me that love has been a battlefield for you, Gemini. I see intense passions, broken promises, a fire that at times has burned you more than it has warmed you. Is your heart a broken mirror? No. It is a temple that has withstood storms, and although some have entered with dirty feet and empty souls, your temple still stands. A purification is coming. The old will be torn away. The false will be unmasked. True love, the kind that does not suffocate, that does not betray, that does not lie, approaches like dawn after the darkest night. In work, I sense that you have been tested. You have felt that you give more than you receive, that your effort sometimes spills like water poured on dry ground. But divine justice, the one that never fails, is already moving its invisible threads. Powerful hands will soon recognize your worth. Doors that seemed locked with impossible chains will open. Listen to this decree. No closed door shall resist my faith. Everything that belongs to me will come to me in abundance. Money has been both trial and lesson. I see it in your cards as a river that sometimes flows and sometimes dries up. You have known scarcity and doubt, but also the spark of creativity that pushes you to reinvent yourself. Opportunities are coming that you must take without fear. Do not listen to the voices that tell you that you cannot, for those voices are echoes of old chains. Abundance is approaching. I see coins falling like golden rain. I see contracts. I see multiplying gains. But listen, abundance will not only be material, it will be spiritual, it will be peace, it will be freedom. And I cannot fail to speak of your spirit, Gemini. Because your spirit is like 2 flames dancing together, sometimes harmonious, sometimes in conflict. It is no coincidence that you are a dual sign, that you walk between reason and mystery, between laughter and tears, between certainty and doubt. That duality is your gift, not your curse. When you learn to reconcile your 2 halves, you will be unstoppable. The universe shows me that the coming months will be of integration, of union, of reconciliation with yourself. Now listen to what the card of justice reveals. Those who have hurt you, those who have cast venom against your name, those who have attempted to stop your path, shall pay the price of their acts. You will not need to lift a finger, you will not need to seek revenge, for divine justice is already on its way. And when it falls, it shall fall with force, and you shall simply watch, knowing it was not your hand, but the hand of the universe. Make this decree right now. Every hidden enemy is revealed and dissolved. Every betrayal is transformed into strength. Every pain is transformed into victory. I ask you to close your eyes as you repeat it, because each word is a hammer breaking chains, each syllable a key that opens doors, each declaration a sword cutting through darkness. Gemini, listen. Your protective color in this season will be deep blue, like the ocean that holds secrets and like the night sky that carries the stars. Dress in blue, surround yourself with blue, because that color will be your shield. Your lucky numbers are 3, 7, and 11. Every time you see them, remember it is the universe winking at you, reminding you that you are protected, that you are not alone, that destiny walks with you. Your spiritual energy now rises like smoke ascending to heaven. I see it purifying, cleansing from old residues, shining brighter and brighter. You have been tested, you have been wounded, but now is the time of your resurrection. Did you believe everything was lost? No. Everything was being prepared. The tarot shows me the card of the star shining for you. The star does not appear without reason. The star is promise, guidance, renewed hope. The star tells you, do not fear. Walk. Believe. What you asked for in silence will be answered in public. And as this message flows to you, listen closely to these words. What is coming is not defeat. What is coming is triumph. What approaches is not loneliness. What approaches is union. What is on its way is not scarcity. It is abundance. Make this decree. I am light, and no shadow can extinguish me. I am abundance, and no lack can limit me. I am love, and no betrayal can destroy me. Keep these words in your heart, for they are seeds that will bloom. Write in the comments, as the final decree of this first revelation. I claim my victory, my love, and my abundance. Nothing and no one can stop me. Gemini, now that you have received the first revelation and spoken the decrees of faith, the universe shows me that more layers of your destiny are opening. What once seemed like a veil is being drawn aside, and behind that veil are symbols, signs, and truths that have been waiting for your ears to open and receive them. Pay attention, because what I tell you today carries the force of a sacred river that breaks dams and sweeps away everything that no longer serves. You have often felt as though you fight against invisible forces, that something tries to stop your advance, that when everything seems to improve, an unexpected obstacle appears. Where does that force come from? Not always from outside. Gemini. Sometimes the most intense shadows are born within, fed by old words, by wounds that repeat in silence, by guilt that was never yours but that you carried like inherited crosses. The tarot shows ancient chains, even from other lives, that now dissolve because the time has come for you to be free. Are you willing to let the weight fall? Are you ready to walk lighter, even if at first it hurts to detach from what is familiar? Look how divine justice works in your favor. In the cards, I see the image of a scale slowly balancing. Everything that leaned toward injustice now begins to return to its rightful place. It is time to understand that nothing you suffered was in vain. Every tear was a seed. Every betrayal was a lesson. Every closed door was protection. Ask yourself, what would have happened if that path that seemed so secure had not closed? What would you have lost? What traps would have caught you? Now you understand. It was the invisible hand of the universe steering you away from what seemed good but hid poison. Your path is marked by trials that seem harsh, but also by a strength others do not possess. Gemini, you have fallen and risen more times than you remember. And each fall gave you new wings. You are like the phoenix, though you do not always recognize it. You rise again even with charred feathers. And when you are reborn, your fire is greater than before. This cycle that begins now will be your great rebirth. In love, the message is deep. I see people drawn to you by your light, but not all can withstand your intensity. Some flee because they do not know how to sustain your brilliance. Others try to extinguish it so they can feel greater. And you, in your innocence, believed you had to shrink for them to stay. That was your trap. No more, Gemini. The love you deserve does not demand that you hide, does not ask you to lower your voice, does not force you to renounce your essence. True love will see you, celebrate you, embrace you fully. The card of the Lovers reveals itself here not as a simple couple, but as the union of your own duality. First, reconcile with yourself. Love yourself in your light and in your shadows. For when you do, you will attract a love that reflects that wholeness. Listen to this decree of love. I am worthy of a true, pure, and abundant love. I will not accept less than what I deserve. The right love comes to me and remains in my life. In work, I see a road that forks. On one side is the comfort of the known. On the other, the adventure of the new. And although the known gives you some security, the new holds the abundance you seek. Do not fear to take risks, for the cards show triumph to those who dare. You are not destined for mediocrity, Gemini. You are destined to leave a mark, to innovate, to lead. The time of hiding your talent has ended. Leap, for the net will appear in midair. Make this decree for work. All my effort is recognized, all my talent is valued, and my professional path opens toward success and prosperity. Concerning money, I see the symbol of the wheel of fortune turning in your favor. Yes, you have had ups and downs, moments of scarcity and moments of abundance that slipped away like sand between your fingers. But now the wheel turns and stabilizes. You have learned the lesson that money is energy, not an end, but a means. When you connect with abundance through gratitude, money flows effortlessly. Opportunities for investment come, projects will bear fruit, payments will arrive, debts will be resolved. Money will be like flowing water that does not stagnate. Decree, money flows in my life constantly and abundantly. I am a channel of infinite prosperity. In the spiritual, your energy now shines with more intensity than before. I see that you have endured nights of questioning, prayers that seemed unheard, silences that made you doubt. But silence is also an answer, Gemini. In that silence your soul was strengthened. The guides who accompany you show me that you were never alone, even if you felt so. There was always a presence, an invisible hand holding you, even when you thought you were falling into the void. Now that hand will become more evident. You will receive clear signs, feathers, repeating numbers, revealing dreams. Do not ignore these signs, for they are confirmation that your path is watched and protected. Listen well. In this time, every hidden enemy will be unmasked. Those who disguise smiles with falsehood will be exposed. You will not need to accuse anyone, for the light will do its work. And when truth is revealed, you will be at peace, for your innocence will shine brighter than any accusation. Make this decree of protection. No hidden enemy prospers against me. I am protected light, I am invincible spirit, and nothing can harm me. Your color now will be gold. The blue that once protected you still surrounds you, but gold is added to elevate you to higher levels. Gold is the light of the sun, wealth, victory. Carry a golden detail with you, even something small, because that color will activate your energy of triumph. The numbers of power that accompany you in this cycle are 8, 12, and 21. Watch them, for they will mark turns of destiny, answers to decisions, and signs of confirmation. In your cards I see the presence of a great promise. Victory. You have felt the battle in your flesh, but every war ends, and yours ends with triumph. The card of the sun now appears as the announcement that darkness retreats. And when the sun shines, no shadow can withstand it. This is your time of victory, Gemini. Pronounce this final decree of the second revelation. I am victory, I am love, I am abundance. I decree it, I believe it, I receive it. And write in the comments, as the key that opens what follows, nothing will stop me, because my destiny is victory and eternal abundance. Gemini, listen again, for the cards stir with force and the voice of the stars resounds like an ancestral drum announcing inevitable changes. What comes in this reading is not simple advice. It is prophecy, it is warning, it is confirmation that the time of doubts ends and the time of certainties begins. Do you feel it? Do you sense that shiver running through your skin as you read? It is not coincidence. It is the vibration of your spirit recognizing these words as sacred truth. The universe shows me that your path has been marked by trials that seemed endless. As if you had walked through a long desert, thirsty, seeking a source that never appeared. But now, in this stage, I see a spring opening before you, pure water flowing from the earth itself, and that water represents the abundance you long asked for. You have cried, you have pleaded, you have asked in silence. Today you are answered. The spring has opened. But be careful, because where blessing appears, forces also arise that try to steal it. In your cards, the figure of disguised enemies is revealed. People who applaud in your presence but curse in your absence. Who are they? You will recognize them because they do not celebrate your progress, because when you share your plans their words are tinted with doubt, because when you shine their gaze clouds. Do not fear, for although they may attempt to sow shadows, your light is stronger. They hold no real power over you, only illusions that fade when you lift your faith. Make this decree: no hidden enemy can touch me. I am protected by divine justice and my path is blessed. In the realm of love, I see you in a moment of transition. Some of you, Gemini, have released relationships that no longer nourished you, even though it hurt. Others remain trapped in a toxic bond that drains more than it gives. And some wait eagerly for the arrival of a love that is different, purer, more real. Listen to what the cards say. The love that comes to you will not be like those of the past. It will be a love that does not ask you to disguise yourself, that does not demand that you silence your essence, that does not place chains upon you but wings. But to receive it, you must first decree that you deserve it. Close your eyes and repeat, I deserve a love that respects me, that values me, that walks with me. The right love is already on its way to me. If you are in a relationship, this is a time of cleansing. Everything hidden will come to light. Do not be afraid, for the false must fall so that the true can remain. If your relationship is built on truth, it will grow stronger. If not, the universe will bring separation as liberation. Remember, what departs does so because it was never yours. What remains does so because it is written in your destiny. In work, a shaking is revealed. I see sudden changes, unexpected turns, proposals that arrive without warning. Do not resist, for these changes are the key that opens your prosperity. The tarot shows the card of the Tower, feared by many, but here it is not punishment, it is liberation. What seemed stable but was stagnation will fall, to give way to something better. Do not cling to the old. Let the tower fall. From the rubble a new temple will be born, stronger and brighter. Make this decree for work: I trust in changes. Every movement in my career leads me to greater success and abundance. Regarding money, the message is one of multiplication. I see the card of the Magician, symbol of creativity and manifestation. This means that the money you seek will not only come from ordinary sources, but from your capacity to create, to invent, to open new paths. There are dormant talents within you that you have not yet monetized, and now is the time to awaken them. What do you know how to do that others need? What idea have you postponed out of fear? The universe tells you, it is time to act. Repeat, my talents are a source of abundance. Everything I create prospers. Money comes to me in constant flow. Spiritually, the cards reveal that you are entering a time of awakening. The Hermit card appears, illuminating your path. This is not loneliness. It is introspection. You are called to listen more to your intuition, to trust those hunches you have so often ignored. When you feel an inner voice telling you, "Do not go that way," or "That person cannot be trusted," listen to it. It is your guide speaking. You do not need countless external signs, for you already carry the compass within. Now listen to what divine justice has prepared. Those who tried to block you will witness your rise. What they tried to bury will bloom before their eyes. This is not vengeance. It is the universe's lesson. Evil never prospers forever. And you, Gemini, are living proof that good always resurfaces, no matter who tries to extinguish it. Make this decree of victory. Every attempt to harm me is transformed into blessing. I am divine victory manifested on earth. Your color now will be purple. This color connects you to royalty, wisdom, and the highest spirituality. Wear it in details. For each time you carry it, you will remember that your destiny is great, that your spiritual heritage is powerful. Your numbers of power in this phase are 5, 9, and 14. These numbers will bring hidden messages, important decisions, and confirmations that you are not walking alone. The tarot shows me that in the coming months you will receive unexpected news that will change your path for the better. It could be a message, a call, an email, a proposal. Do not ignore it, for it will be an open door sent by the divine hand. And the strongest message I receive for you is this: do not underestimate yourself any longer. Your voice has power, your mind has genius, your spirit has strength. The world needs what you carry. Do not stay silent anymore. Do not doubt. Do not hide. Decree with strength. I am greatness. I am abundance. I am victory. My light shines without limits. And write in the comments, as the decree of this third revelation: my light is invincible, my path is sacred, and nothing can stop me.